crafters, I'm back again, it's Margaret. I've got a lovely card, and it's a large card for a special occasion. And this one is a Leo birthday scroll. Our scrolls are all individual, and there's one for each star sign. This one we've mounted onto red and gold mirror board, and then onto white card. On the inside we have a lovely sentiment, another large sheet. So what you need to do is you print off the items that you're going to need. With the scroll itself, I've trimmed the edges with a fancy trim. You can make it straight, or whatever sort of trimmer you have that will make whatever you want will do. So they're printed off and ready to go. You'll need a sheet each of red and gold mirror board. Starting with the red mirror board, I have on the back of the scroll, obviously I've put the double-sided tape. So if we just get that off. I find this easier to fix anything onto mirror board if it's any size. To do it this way before I cut anything out, before I cut the size down. And it's a case of getting this by eye with an outline that you find, an edge that you find good for you. Smooth that down, and then cut down the board to fit the scroll. A good end really is to make sure that you've actually cut it before you move the ruler away, because it's very difficult, I'm sure you'll know this, to get the same edge if you try to cut it a second time. There we are. So that one's mounted, ready to go. Now we do the same thing with this and put this then onto the gold mirror board. I'll use a new glue gun that I've got there, a tape gun, and put this first time I've used this, so I'm hoping this is going to be okay. I'm sure it will. Very good item. Any bits of the glue over the edge, bring it back in so that it's not over the edge when you actually fit the card. Again, this goes on by eye, allowing the amount of border that you want. There we are. And again, cut away around the edge. There we are. A little bit. Of course, I do expect all of you, obviously, to be able to use the items that you're cutting off at some other time. There's been a crafter, there's always something you can use it for, and the amount of offcuts that I find I've got are incredible. So some of the things that I do, I'll cut them out, use them for mat and layering, or I will die punch them, or depending on what it is, if I can print on it I will. Again, depending on what it is. There we are. So we've got that ready there. Now the card itself, two pieces of card, and one of them I've put some double-sided tape across there. on the fold. The card then, to get it even, is fitted into the fold, even top and bottom, and then sealed. There you go. You'll notice this has left a little bit on the edge. Again, go back to your ruler and craft knife and cut it out, or rather cut it off. I find it easier to do it this way, to put the ruler on the side, the piece that you want to cut off, rather than on the top of the card itself. As close to that edge as you can get. There we are. Ah. So there we have the card. The piece that we sealed over is the back of the card. Now in there we'll put the sentiment. Again, we'll put the glue tape around it. I can highly recommend this, although I'm not affiliated to anyone, but they are available on the internet, and there you can see what it is. Make sure that any edges of the tape are folded back in so that they don't affect the page itself.